Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up that this is your last opportunity to get three Steam games for free before they are once again back to being paid titles tomorrow. And if you add them to your library, as always, they are yours to own forever. So we'll highlight those, and we've got some good deals from our friends at Green Man Gaming. It is kicking off where we're going to start getting some big game releases, and GMG is going to have the hookup as far as getting a lot of those games a little bit cheaper, so I want to shout them out for those, and got some other deals as well that are quite good. So we'll get to that at the end of this video, but Borrow GT is available free right now. Throwback racing game there. You've got Kitchen Wars, an early access title, a fast-paced party game with 2 to 8 players that plunges players into the chaos of a restaurant where they must engage in strategic fights and theft while serving their customers. And then you also have what I think is the best one of the three, Dracomaton. Dracomaton is a top-down roguelike bullet hell about Eclipse, a small robot who awakens in an abandoned factory filled with corrupted training bots and the secrets of cosmic dragons. Fight your way to the top of the tower by transforming your robot body, changing your arsenal on the fly as well. That game has 35 user reviews and 97% positive, so you can check that out. All three games are going to be available free until tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time. After that time, they will all be going back to paid titles, but if you add them to your library, of course, they are yours to own forever. This isn't like a free weekend or anything like that. They are actually games that you can add to your library and own forever. So you can pad out your Steam library of games that you may or may never play. That is for you to decide, but that is available. All three are available right now. So let's get into the deals. I said we'd get into the deals at the end of this video, but this is where we're going to spend most of the time. Since there are a lot of big games coming out, you guys, if you're the kind of person that buys games day one, you might be getting, to get that wallet ready. There's a lot of big games coming out, but I would recommend you guys to go on over to our friends at GMG, and they're going to be having a lot of these big games a little bit cheaper. Mafia the Old Country, a game that I'm very excited about, is listed for $49.99 at GMG, but you want to use the code AUG15. That's for August 15, AUG15. You'll save 15%, and you'll get it for $42.50. You can get the deluxe edition if you do want. That's typically $60. 15% off would knock it down to $51. On top of that, you don't pay tax either, so you get it even cheaper than what it would be if you bought it directly on Steam. Very excited for Mafia the Old Country, and this is a $50 game. The base game is $50. It is harkening back to Mafia 1 and 2 in the sense that it is going to be a more focused, linear experience, unlike Mafia 3, which did go to that open world approach, which I didn't hate Mafia 3, but I definitely liked Mafia 1 and 2 better, and now we're going back into what made Mafia Mafia, a gritty, focused story. This is also a prequel to Mafia 1 set in the same universe, but you're going to be able to play this game if you never played any of the Mafia games. I wouldn't expect something that is 30 to 40 hours long. The developers have come out and said, while they haven't labeled a specific, time amount as far as content in the game, they said the scope is similar to Mafia 1 and 2. To me, that tells me, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours. Within that range, varying depending on what difficulty you play, how you take your time, etc., etc. But I would expect on the lower end, 8 to 9 hours. On the higher end, 11 to 12 hours. So the middle, let's say it's going to be around 10 hours long. So for a lot of people, that might not be worth it. For me, look, we get so many open world RPGs. We get so many games that are 40, 50 hours long. And as I am getting older and for me, there are so many games to play, and I know I'm in this I'm in a great position where I have access to all of these games, and I have this channel, and that gives me the opportunity to play a lot of games. I know not everybody is in that category, but at the same time, a lot of people have gotten older, a lot of you guys have kids, you have your 9-to-5 jobs, and you can't juggle every 50-hour RPG that comes out, so sometimes it's nice to get a game that you could play through in a weekend, and then move on, and then, hey, if it's of high quality, if that 10 to 12 hours is of high quality, you'll go back and you'll play it every year, once a year, or maybe every other year, and you'll ultimately get your mileage out of the game. I get that the content level in a game, that's a big talking point, and you can compare this game to other games that come out and give you 100 hours of gameplay, but I don't think that should be the only quantifiable metric that we use to judge game quality or judge whether or not a game is worth it. Now, for you as the individual, that's ultimately for you to decide on. If that game content and the amount of hours you get, if that's a very big deal to you, by all means, wait for this game to go on sale or skip it outright. For me, I'm going to be checking it out, and I'm incredibly excited to check it out as well. But moving on from that, another game that fits that criteria of it's not going to be a lot of content, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. And this one is coming out at a full $70 price tag, but GMG does have it 20% off for $56, which is a really, really nice discount for a game that we all know is amazing. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, to a lot of people, is the best Metal Gear of all time, and MGS3 is a prequel to MGS1, so you could jump right into this as well. Snake Eater is incredible, and even though it's going to be a shorter game, this is going to be another one of those games that I'm sure if they do a good job with this remake, I'm going to go back to and play through it every couple of years. Delta Snake Eater hopefully will be a faithful remake, and it'll be incredible if it is, because Snake Eater is awesome. $56 on that. And then Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, another remaster here, 20% off for $39.99. This is a remaster. Delta Snake Eater, I would say, is a ground-up remake. Ivalice Chronicles more of a remaster. But yeah, people have been wanting Final Fantasy Tactics for eons now to be brought back. At least we got the original in this Ivalice Chronicles release. There's some changes being made to the game for sure. And I know there is some cut content from War of the Lions, the PSP release, which is a little bit of a bummer, but still incredibly excited for a new audience to check out Final Fantasy Tactics. I played War of the Lions when that came out on PSP, had a great time with that, and now we got Ivalice Chronicles, $39.99 for XP members. And then a couple of other deals, as they have just kicked off a ton of sales as a part of their summer sale that's running right now. Just Cause 3 XXL Edition is down to $3.69. I think this is an awesome deal for Just Cause 3. Definitely recommend that at $3.69. I think that's a great deal on that. Over-the-top, open-world action. You know, when this game came out, it was an atrocity of a PC version, but much better now. And for $3.69, definitely a worthwhile pickup there. Disney's Epic Mickey Rebrushed, $18.72 on this. Really good platformer. I played Epic Mickey back when it came out on the Wii way back in the day. Epic Mickey Rebrush is a remake of it. Has some quality of life improvements, which is great. And at this price point, $18.72, definitely think that's a good pickup. And then Sunset Overdrive is down to $5.15. I guess THQ Nordic handled the publishing of this game on PC, because they're listed as the publisher, so, you know, they're running a THQ Nordic sale, so whatever on that. $5.15, great open world game, over-the-top action, done by Insomniac, the same guys that do the Spider-Man games, Ratchet and Clank, etc., etc. But, yeah, Sunset Overdrive is great. Definitely a little bit more on the comedic and zany side, but still a lot of fun, all things considered. But that is going to do it for me. Again, this is your final opportunity to get 3 free Steam games. Go check those out. Links to all of those in the description box below. A lot of great deals running right now as well, so check all of those out as well. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.